No matter how hard, no matter how much we try to love winter, sometimes our body just pushes back. The winter months usher in a handful of problems, from dry, cracked feet to the cold you can't shake. It sometimes feels like there is a seasonal price to pay, right? But my next guest swears that there are simple, over-the-counter fixes to help you feel better, faster. Our favorite pharmacist, Phil Cowley, is here to share common winter woes and pharmacy fixes for each of them. There's a lot to get to. This is a busy time of year at the pharmacy.
Everything's dry. Everything's busy, and it doesn't help that everything's out of stock.
Right, so you're gonna help us in both of those areas?
Oh, we're ready.
Okay.
It's easy.
All right, we are starting with, is it dry feet?
We're gonna go with dry feet.
Okay.
So you climbing into bed, and your feet catch the sheets so you can't move in.
The worst, when you hear the sound and you feel the snag.
And then you snag and it's all done, right?
So unattractive.
So, quick, easy, this is easy. You can find this on Amazon. Urea 40%.
Okay.
But you need to have the salicylic acid in it.
Okay.
So 40% urea, 2% salicylic acid. I used to make this. We actually have dermatologists send us prescriptions where they put it up to 6% on salicylic acid, but you can get this stuff on Amazon for $14.
Is this the same product or similar?
Same product. There's two different types here. There's one that puts hyaluronic acid in it.
Okay.
That's for those of you that are going to complain because it stings and burns, the big babies out there.
I like when it stings and burns.
If you like when it stings and burns,
it feels like something's happening.
That's right. You're doing the job, right? If it doesn't hurt, it didn't work.
I don't know.
So the other one we have here has tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is going to be a little more aggressive.
Okay.
And if there's a chance you have a little bit of fungus, it may be the better direction to go.
We had to talk about snagging the sheets, and now we're talking about
Absolutely.
fungus.
We got earwax coming too. Don't worry about it. We got them all. We've got them all.
What is it about the acid, the salicylic acid, that's so important?
We're going to acidify the keratin that's on the top layers. When we get cracked hills, what'll happen is your skin actually creates a big crevice like this.
Okay.
And every time it splits, it lets out histamine and heparin, and it'll keep splitting unless you get rid of it. You'll never get rid of it if you don't take off the top layers. It'll just keep getting worse and worse.
All of those foot files as seen on TV.
They work as long as you get all the way down, but then the foot file hurts really bad anyway.
Yeah.
So, between the urea cream and the salicylic acid, this is first move for everybody's feet who are snagging on the way in the sheets.
At night, put them socks over?
For sure, because it'll definitely change the color of your sheets if you don't. We'll acidify your sheets.
Something's happening. All right, what's the next problem?
The next problem we have, okay, so is 17 old for our first kiss?
17?
I mean, that's how old it was. It was kind of, I think it was because my lips were cracked. I really think that was the issue.
The ladies weren't want to get.
I think that was the issue. So we're cracking our lips. So two things. First of all, lanolin. We like lanolin, right?
We know lanolin around here. This is a woman's show.
This is a lanolin.
Okay.
Same lanolin. Lanolin is anhydrous sheep fat. It's closest thing that we have to our own sebum that we produce out of everything.
I will say too. I mean, I know this from putting it on my lips. It creates a beautiful shine.
It does every single time.
It does.
So if you take lanolin. And you mix it half and half with hydrocortisone ointment.
Okay.
The hydrocortisone ointment that we're going to put in here.
Hydrocortisone, like for itching?
For itching. So we're going to reduce inflammation. The lips are doing the same thing the feet are doing.
Okay.
They're splitting.
Okay.
They're causing inflammation.
Okay.
And then they split more, and they split more, and they split more. So if you just coat it with something, they'll never, ever get better.
So that takes down the inflation, and then
lanolin protects it.
Protects and soothes.
Right. So we're going to take those two. You stir those guys up.
I like mixing things. It feels very wild and
It
smart.
puts you in charge.
Yeah, it's control.
You know, control issues. We might.
Are you diagnosing me?
No. I wouldn't be. Yeah. No, not at all. So we take that, and all you've got to do is take a little bit of that, put it on those lips 2 to 3 times a day. Oh, we're
And
just
you're guaranteed
golden.
your first kiss by 16.
Well, I'm hoping. I don't know. 17 seemed a little bit late.
Maybe a little old.
A little late.
There, it's fine.
Well, it's all right. It turned out great. So.
This is turning into true confessions. Like,
it is. Well, you know.
I think I was 15. I wasn't that ahead of you.
People like to know. Like, it's that barrier they don't
so
like,
nosy, those people.
They do. They like to see all of it.
All right, what's our next problem?
Next problem, earwax.
Lovely.
It is earwax time season.
Where does a pharmacist get tools like this?
Well, you can buy everything you want on Amazon, and some you don't. So.
And this is something that I definitely.
My shopping list is a little obscure.
Ew.
So.
Ew.
So. What happens is you get a little earwax, unless you have a friend with really tiny hands, when you dig it out, you
or a mom with a Q-tip. I've got one kid that's really waxy.
You scrape the edges of that ear.
Ooh, ooh, ooh!
Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Where did the earwax go? Not in the kitchen. Marguerite, protect the food. Okay.
So we got the earwax. We get it out, but now we've scraped the inside of the ear. Inflammation. So then what we do is we end up scratching it again.
Yes.
And then we scratch it again.
Yes.
And scratch it again. And then the inflammation blocks it off, so we end up building more wax because we're trying to protect ourselves.
We're trying to help our body, we're hurting our body, we're scratching what is happening?
So what we're gonna do is use a trick that I've learned from the ENTs upstairs. We're gonna take triamcinolone nasal spray. Triamcinolone is another steroid.
Yeah, Nasacort.
Nasacort, but it's a really low dose. So you're gonna take 15 milliliters. This comes 16 in the bottle.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add the same amount in mineral oil.
Mineral oil.
So now we'll reduce the inflammation with the triamcinolone, and the mineral oil will end up creating a nice barrier.
Now, Nasacort, I know through my years and years of allergy and sinus issues for the nose. This goes in the ear?
So any of the steroids, they actually have a manufactured product that has a triamcinolone inside of mineral oil that costs like $280.
Wow. Okay, so you can just do this yourself.
You do it yourself. You just want to make sure, of course, if the eardrum is perforated, if you have anything leaking from it, you always want to talk to your doctor about any of this stuff if you have anything other. But if we can take these drops, put them inside that ear, it'll take it so the earwax itself won't adhere to the edges nearly as well.
So this is after I clean out the ear.
Right.
Then I put that in to take down the inflammation and keep the earwax from what, sticking?
From sticking, and then it won't grow, and then it'll slide out, and you won't get the buildup over and over again.
Okay.
You can dig it out 100 times, but what we want to do is get rid of it.
We're adults. We can talk about this.
We can talk
We're
about
professionals.
all of this.
We're
Yeah.
professionals.
Yeah.
All right,
Easy.
finally, it's cold season. A lot of people are suffering.
A lot of people are suffering. So what we've got a sinus cavity, and we've got mucus issues.
Yes, we do.
So we're going to take care of those mucus issues. There's a product out there that has iodine in it, and it's called SSKI, and it's super expensive. It's been around forever and ever and ever. But you can go get a product that's been around, well, at least 90 years. It says 90 years.
We believe them. What's
so,
this?
So this is Ponaris, and Ponaris is an iodized all-natural oils. So it's got pine oil, it's got a few other oils in there.
Okay.
So we're going to take 1 milliliter of this product, and it'll add that iodine. Now, when we add iodine to the solution, this is made to drop into your nose, but it's really a pain to drop it into the nose. So we're going to put it inside the nasal spray. So you'll take 1 milliliter of the Ponaris.
Mixing it with the Nasacort.
We're going to put it in the Nasacort. So we're going to take something old and put it with something new, and then we get 2 different actions. First, when we spray that iodine inside the nasal cavity, it's going to cause that nasal cavity to produce more moisture.
There it goes.
Now, iodine will drag the moisture from the respiratory system, and it'll push the snot from the outside in.
Lovely. Okay.
And the steroid, we know, makes it so we can breathe and we don't get the congestion, so we don't lock all that snot in
The
there.
inflammation again.
So then we get all of the snot out of everything that's in there. And we keep away some of those sinus infections. Both of these products, all of these products are found on Amazon. I've got lists on all of my social medias. It's really easy to find them.
Yeah.
And none of them are expensive, and that's the best part.
We love you for that. We love what you do and how you empower us to use, products that are within our reach, within our budget, to solve these ailments, these problems that are so common.
Well, people are smart. Give them options to learn.
Awesome.
And then they'll be better.
How can we learn more from you?
I'm on all the social medias, so come over and see us. We do lots of fun videos, and it's really fun to do.
I feel the need to say you've probably seen his viral videos, but it's worth going over to your page and even going back, because you've been doing this for a while now.
It's been, so we started 18 months ago.
Okay.
And we started 18 months ago. We're up to 280,000 on Instagram and 1.4 million on TikTok.
It's Phil's My Pharmacist.
Phil's My Pharmacist on TikTok and Instagram. Come see us. It's fantastic. It's fun.
Fun videos, fun props, always.
Always fun props.
And great solutions. We'll link you over from our website. Thank you for pushing us through the winter.
Thank you so much.
All right, Phil, nice job.